Welcome, I am Ezra Kane, host of this channel. In this video, I will explore the freedom that comes with accepting the reality of life, the significance of death, and how it can improve your life. We will delve on the concepts discussed in my previous video, the hardest question of mankind and why it matters. I suggest you watch it. I will dive deeper into the importance of my answer and that the freedom in embracing life being meaningless and the eternity of death. From the most mundane to the most significant problems, you are the one in charge. It's all about the lens you decide to choose. They can be a life as worthless or something that might be worth experiencing. Freedom? Why freedom? Why accepting the fact that life is meaningless will make me free? It may seem like a depressing conclusion at first that makes you feel like nothing matters, but allow me to explain. I assure you that is not the case. Once you accept the reality of life, you're absolutely free to do as you please. Nothing is wrong and nothing is to be feared. Not death, not meaning, not the unknown. You know what is ahead. You live, you die, and there is no wrong path. Knowing this, all your decisions will be better planned. This means you are free from societal pressures and expectations, free from the fear of failure or making mistakes. You can pursue your passions and goals without the fear of judgment or rejection. You can live life on your own terms, without feeling like you have to confront anyone else's expectations. Everything you do will be based on your own free will. You can't be wrong, from choosing your career path to deciding what morals to live by. It's all entirely up to you, and nothing is wrong or bad unless you choose to deem it as such. So, why waste your only life taking the path of doing nothing? Will it not be best to at least enjoy life? The options are equal, and you decide which one. Despite this, I highly suggest making of life what you really want to, as this is the only life you will experience. As we understand the preciousness and fragility of our time here, it makes you appreciate life more, be more grateful for what you have, and encourages you to work hard for what you don't have. Or the other way around, it makes you miserable and makes you want to do nothing as it's meaningless. But remember, that's your choice. All I did was give you the key to those handcuffs. Use your freedom wisely. Having explained the benefits from accepting the fact that life is meaningless, let's move on to death, the scariest word for the wrong reasons. So, what about death? Telling me that we will all die and there is absolutely nothing after death is a depressing and scary concept, don't you think? Not at all. Being scared of death comes precisely from the unacceptance of it. Fear only comes from the unknown. But you know what death is? It's a natural part of life. What's the point in being scared of something that, one, you have experienced it in the past many times, every time you go to sleep to be exact? Death is exactly that. It's feeling nothing, no remorse, no guilt, no happiness. It's simply losing consciousness. So you know what that feels like. Let me ask you something. Do you know what it felt like before you were born? Are you scared of going to sleep? Do you feel bad waking up after having had a taste of what death is? I personally am not. And do, that is something that will happen. Yes or yes, regardless of anything you say, do, think or feel, it is eventually going to knock on your door at some point. So then, is there even any point in being worried and scared about that? There isn't any. It just makes you miserable. It's a painful feeling that comes from the unacceptance. Change your perspective in life with this information I have given you. Stop worrying about what you can't change, because what's the point? This applies to every aspect of your life, especially your past. Things that are not in your control are what they are. Just accept them already and move on. There's no point. Change those lessons for something clearer and start truly living life by your own rules. Make like something worthy of experiencing, as it's your last and only shot. Aim carefully and hit the target you want to pursue. It's your life. Be free. Do what you always wanted to. Opinions of others, who cares? Negative criticism, who cares? That, who cares? You decide what to care about. This is not a motivational speech. I am just presenting you with an objective truth that you can choose to adopt. The other way around is also an objective truth. Care about all the negative things people do to you and to unchangeable past. Care about that and be miserable for your entire life. Do as you deem. The entire point of this video is to make you understand that embracing my answer as truth makes you free. What to do with that freedom is entirely up to you. In conclusion, accepting the reality that life is meaningless and that we will all die ultimately brings a sense of freedom and liberation. It tears down the walls of fear and allows you to make the most of the time you have left. If you want to accept my truth, keep in mind that this process does not happen overnight. And it's okay to take it one step at a time. It's a journey, but it's one that is worth taking. It changed my life, and I can assure you it will change yours too. Keep your own meaning to life and live it to the fullest. I encourage you to continue to explore this concept, to question what it means to you, and to make your own choices based on that understanding. As for me, this is exactly what I have done with my life. If you watch my last video, you will understand that I lived in misery for a long time. So these are just not empty words, they are my experience. I am not special in any regard. I am just another human being. If I was able to, you will too. I will continue to share my thoughts and journey through my philosophy. I want to remind you that this is not the end, it's just the beginning. Together, we can live a life that is truly meaningful, a life that is truly free. And again, this is not a motivational video. I am simply presenting an objective perspective on life. As I have said many times in the past, make of life what you will. I took my path, now it's your time to take yours. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some value in what we discussed today. Remember, the most important thing is to take action and apply what you will learn to your own life. It's easy to watch a video or read a book and feel inspired, but true change comes from taking that inspiration and putting it into practice. I encourage you to take some time to reflect on what you will learn and how you can apply it to your own life. With that being said, until next time, truth seekers.